Sorry. Just gonna wait for some people to come on so I can update you guys about a couple of things. Sorry. What a week. What a week. Sorry I didn't notify anyone I was going live. This room is a mess. I'm trying to the camera moves on its own. I'm just gonna move the vacuum. Out of the way. Okay. Yeah, the webcam moves on its own. I'm on the laptop. It's so weird. I caught a freaking orb last night in our bedroom. I took 3 pictures. I'll post them, or I can show you guys when a couple of people join. It was crazy. I know it's Sunday early. We just had I guess you could call it a snowstorm. Now it's kind of rainy and icy out, but we got a few inches. They seem to be gone already. I just don't want to start with people coming in. Hey, Andrew. What's going on? How are you? Thanks for joining. I was just going to give an update on Al and the video that I did yesterday. He showed me how to do the stand on, still have it here, the GoPro. I could not. He showed me how to do the stand, and yesterday I still can't figure it out. I tried my best. I was freezing. I did about, I don't know, close to an hour of filming at the cemetery. And for whatever reason, glad you're doing good. Sleeping. I know I tried to sleep in today and I was up at 9. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over whatever I had from December. And I'll give an update on Al in a little bit. But yeah, I tried to film and I didn't touch anything. Al just literally told me it's all in pieces, but just to press the button to record and start recording. And I did that, didn't touch anything else, got home, got all excited. No devices went off, but I did get awesome responses. Crazy. So with that being said, I was all excited. I said, we have to upload this, get the chip out, all excited, and watch some of it as it was uploading. So anyway, long story short, the video, for whatever reason, was in 9-minute parts and 8 minutes and whatever. So I said, I can't put it up like that because it'll be 10 parts. So Al figured out a way to get it on the laptop and drag it and put it on. Last night, 3 times, 3 tries it took, and it kept saying 2 hours to upload. And today we looked, it said 6 hours. So I don't know. I have no idea. Again, we're not technology savvy, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to try with my phone later to just capture the interesting parts and good responses so you guys could see them at least. So I'll try to do that later. I'm pretty bummed because it was cool walking in the snow there and the responses, but I guess it happens. So I don't know, but I'll give an update on Al. It is Sunday. I'm sure people are probably sleeping still too. Hey, Limestone. Hi, Ashley. Say hi to Michael. I was saying our video from yesterday on the GoPro. Al told me how to do it and just push the power button. I did that. It's saying it's going to take 6 hours today to upload, or no, not 6 hours, 6 days. So I don't know. I'm pretty bummed because no devices went off, but I did get awesome responses. I was freezing there by myself for that long, and I'm pretty bummed. Oh, the cat wants to get out. Hold on. Are you going? No, stay. All right. All right. Yeah, so I was pretty bummed about that. So I'm gonna try to on my phone after it's on the laptop here. So try to get the good responses and just put them up as shorts. I don't know how it's gonna look from a recording from my phone. I don't know, but I'm bummed because I froze and everything else. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know, and we're not good with technology, but Al did figure out because it filmed in segments. So it's like four segments of like 9 minutes. Um, 8 minutes is one, and I can't put it up like that. It's ridiculous. So he did drag it. He figured that part out, but I don't know why it's saying that it's going to take so long to upload. He used a thing. I forgot what app is on the laptop here, but I have CapCut on my phone. It is not CapCut. I forgot what it is, but he figured that part out for why it's saying 6 days to upload. And last night was saying 2 hours, and then it never uploaded. Tried again. Got up this morning and saying 6 days. So I don't know. Who knows what's going on? I hope it won't be long. So I wanted to give an update too on Al. So Tuesday, as I was getting ready for work, Al had just gotten to work, and his boss didn't like how he looked, didn't like his breathing. He does have asthma, if you guys don't know, and we both been sick with the flu for a while. Well, actually, before we had something before prior to the flu and kept giving it back and forth, the cough that was going around. So, thank you, Ashley. I know I was petrified. I called my job hysterical, crying. I was actually on my way there. I was still gonna go there because with the kids coming in and whatever. So I was actually going to go and then, head to the hospital if, I had to, whatever. I was just in a state of craziness that day. So my boss called me back and said, absolutely not go to the hospital. And if you guys don't know, I hate driving anywhere far. I have anxiety. And it was a half hour to the hospital that he was at when the ambulance was called. So I had anxiety about him not knowing what was going on. I had anxiety about driving by myself. I never take Taconic. So it was a crazy, crazy week. So anyway, get to the hospital. He had just got there himself. They wouldn't let me back right away because they just got him in there, had to monitor him, whatever. So he did a bunch of tests, blood work, EKG, another chest X-ray. The first one was negative for pneumonia, and they were concerned because as he was laying there, his oxygen level kept dropping, and the machine kept beeping, and it was a complete nightmare. So anyway, you have anxiety. Oh my, it's terrible, isn't it? It's so bad. And when you have anxiety like that, but I don't even know, Ashley, how I got to the hospital. I drove, I put in the GPS, I drove, but I don't know. I just was in a zone, I guess. And I was like, I got there. I'm like, I don't even know how I got here. It was crazy, but he does have pneumonia. He still wasn't sounding good Friday. He was supposed to go back to work, which was crazy that they told him this would happen Tuesday, that he could go back to work on Friday. And I said, there's no way. I said, we're off Monday, tomorrow. I said, just get the note for the whole week. And he thought he could go, but he's like, no, I'll be fine, whatever. Friday comes, he's still winded. Like if he got up to like go to the kitchen for his medicine or whatever it was, he was still so winded. His voice is completely like cracked and just you could tell like not okay. So with that being said, he went to the doctor Friday. She told him he's going to be in the hospital. He literally has to either couch, recliner. That's it. That's completely it. So I wanted to go film for you guys and keep up the views and the, content, whatever. And I did that. And then look, can't even upload the video. So I don't know, but I'm just glad he does seem to be getting better. Thank you. He does seem a little bit better. Not out of the woods by any means yet. I don't know about Tuesday if he'll go, but we'll see. But yeah, that was like I said, a crazy week. And when you're not expecting the call, I'm driving to work and get the call, hey, my boss just called me an ambulance. And I started crying. I called my job. I'm crying even harder. My coworker answered, and I said, I'm on my way. I only work like 5 minutes away from the house. So then she must have told my boss. She said, no, please, I'm headed there now. Just go be with him and whatever. So I was so happy. It's like a family where I work. It's, I couldn't ask for a better place to work at, honestly. So that's about it for Al. I want to kind of, it's icy right now. I want to go back to the cemetery. He wants me to take his phone to go live instead of using the GoPro. Oh, yeah. And when I got to the cemetery, he showed me how to put the stand to the GoPro so I can actually put it down and take out devices. I still can't figure it out. So there's a couple of me like close up like this, like trying to, I don't know. I was still going to put it up, hopefully, but a disaster, complete disaster. But the responses were awesome. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened. So I'm filming. I forgot about like in the beginning of the video what happened, but I get to this little monastery where we always had like activity at them. Never did this one before that I found, and asking questions. Like I said, no devices went off, but responses were crazy. So I had the Ghost Tube Vox on the Vox, and as I'm filming a little bit, it said move the chain. I kid you not, and I'm gonna try. Like I said, it'll probably be shitty video, and I'm sorry when I try to video it from here, but I'm going to because it was crazy. It said move the chain. There was a chain across the doors of the what would you call it? Not monastery. I can't even think now. But anyway, one of those, where people are buried, those things. Anyway, there was a chain over there and it said move the chain. So I was like, wow, that is crazy. Like I said, these apps, you just can't make this stuff up. And I was walking to it. So didn't even know there was a chain, was filming there a little bit. It was crazy. So I'm praying I can at least, oh, the cat wants to get out again. All right, Sasha. Sorry. So yes, I'm gonna do that, and I just wanted to touch base on. So I always like to analyze my dreams, and since the hospital and everything, my mom's always on my mind. So even at the hospital, I'm like, I wish I could just call her, whatever. So anyway, now for those of you that don't know my mom or stories of her, even when before she was in rehab, she would like botch people's names without realizing it. Like she would just, say a name that the person or mispronounce it is what I'm trying to say. So she always did that. And I always laughed and thought it was so funny because I always had to correct her. When she got in rehab, she would say her nurse, he was Dave. She'd call him Mike. And even when she passed, the Reverend was doing a service about her, and her name was Geraldine. Everyone called her Jerry. So he's doing his thing, when she passed, saying the prayer. And so I knew she was there watching that day because he said, okay, something, Stephanie, instead of saying Geraldine. So I kind of looked around because my best friend Amy always knows that she did that. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she's here, right? So this is a funny story about when Al, at least we got a couple of laughs. When Al was in the ER, this cute little lady comes in and she's a volunteer. So she says, this is hysterical. So she introduces herself. She said, hi. She goes, I like to, come in and say hi to the patients and whatever. So we say hello. So she asked who I was. She goes, are you his? I said, I'm his wife. And she goes, I never presume because, you could be a sister, whatever. So long story short, she asked his name and he says Al, but I can't because this is like crazy because it reminds me so much of my mom. So she says, what's your name? And he says Al. And she said, oh, okay. Hi, Hal. I'm going to say a prayer for you. So instantly I'm like, holy God, my mother is here. This is crazy. I couldn't correct her because I was too busy. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Right. So then as I'm going to say like, oh, it's Al, she says it again. So now I'm like, forget it. I can't. He is so sick and he's like coughing. Right. So he's going with it without correcting her either, because he's probably like, "Ah, shit, I can't even say my name either because I'm so winded." So she says the whole prayer and then leaves and she says, "Okay, Hal, feel better, whatever." It was just crazy. So I'm like, there's always signs around of our loved ones that you don't think about. But I just wanted to share that with you because we were cracking up. I have another funny story from the hospital too. So I'm in scrubs because I wear scrubs to work. So everyone at the hospital thought I work there. There was this one guy, and first of all, they have a psych section of the ER, and I guess we weren't far from that. So I got kicked out of Al's room because they had to do the chest X-ray. So I'm standing out there and I see this guy come around the corner. Now he's like in sweats. So I'm like, not in really a hospital gown, sweats and like a shirt. And he's like tugging on them, right? So he goes, "Can I get some help?" But I'm not thinking he's talking to me because, I'm in the hallway here, right? So I just kind of, look at him, look at the floor. He says again, for help. So then I'm like this, looking behind me, and I'm like, nobody's there. Nobody's behind me. Still not registering, right? Like, he thinks I work here. Anyway, the guy comes out with the X-ray thing. I'm like, oh my God, he thinks it's me. I finally realized, hey, shit, I'm in scrubs, right? So I'm like, oh boy. So I scoot in because I feel, if it was a normal, I would be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," but I knew, so I scoot in quick. He's at the nurse's station, guys, and he's like, "She's blatantly ignoring me," because you could see like the window. I can see it in the nurse's station. "She's blatantly ignoring me. I asked for help and she's in there now and she sees me and whatever." So I'm like, oh my God. So I poked my head. I said, "I'm sorry, I don't work here." But he didn't hear me because he was too busy yelling at the nurses saying that I wasn't helping him. Totally. I was like, this is crazy. I can't. So it was a couple of good laughs at least that we got. I was like, you cause a ruckus no matter where you go." I'm like, yes, leave it to me, right? But then the male nurse came over and he apologized. I was like, no worries. I said I should probably change my clothes, but I don't have anything to change into. It was pretty funny. So I just wanted to touch base on that with you guys. It was definitely so crazy. But then Al was released about 2 o'clock, thank God. So I didn't have to deal with any more craziness there. But yeah, we got some less. But the staff at the hospital was truly amazing. In fact, also the paramedic, because Al called me from the ambulance because he told me not to come because he knows I have anxiety about driving. So he's like, "Don't come. I'll keep you updated, whatever, right?" And then I was trying to tell him, "Hey, I'm coming." But obviously he didn't answer. So I text him, "I'm on my way." 5 minutes away from the hospital. Okay. GPS is on. I'm like, Al's calling me. So now I'm like, now I have to answer, right? Because I don't know what's going on, right? Whatever. So um I'm trying to, I answer the phone. I'm like, "Hi." I'm like, "I'm 5 minutes away. The GPS might shut off, whatever." I'm like, "What's going on?" So I start crying again. Now I'm like wiping the tears, driving, talking to him. I'm like, this is, crazy. The paramedic was so nice. He got on the phone with me. He's like, "Hi, he's doing fine. His breathing's, we're keeping an eye, we're going to give him a treatment here in the ambulance. We're not there ourselves either yet." So anyway, he was just so nice. So when Al seen him again, they had to transport another patient. Al said, "That's him." So I said, "Give me a minute. I just want to go thank him, because he reassured me. He took care of Al. It was the right thing to do." So anyway, sorry, my nose is running. Anyway, I go out and I say, "Thank you." And he goes, "Oh, this is my boss." So I said, "I just want to thank you both for your service." I said, and he was so sweet to me. He goes, "This guy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "No, he's a good guy." So I was, so thankful for the paramedics, for, taking such good care of him and the doctors there. So at Phelps. And they subscribed to our channel too, by the way, and told us about a location that we must go to. So it was cool. So anyway, oh, I always analyze my dreams. Okay. I'm crazy, I guess, but I had never really dream of my mom in a while. And last night I had a dream that, I don't know if she was here, whatever, but, was there and she was sleeping. So I couldn't disturb her. So I analyzed it today of what it could mean dreaming about a deceased, parent. So it said, dreaming about your deceased mom while not actually seeing her, knowing she's sleeping, a deep longing for her presence, a subconscious desire to feel connected to her even in her absence. She could represent your mind processing grief, which I still have. Obviously, I'm sure everyone feels that way when their parent passes, and trying to find peace with her passing. I have not yet found that. Um, so that makes total sense. Even if you never fully got to say goodbye. I did get to say goodbye, but I'm not at peace. So that is crazy. You can't make this stuff up. So I just wanted to share that with you. And that'll be a whole nother segment if you want to know, you know, about what happened and why I'm not at peace. But fast forward to this crazy. Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate that. And like I said, I always look for signs, and that's crazy that and came up last night because I never dream of her, and that was pretty wild. So I do want to say, uh, and the whole hospital thing with the old lady, saying how. So I think I'm going to start calling him that now, just as a joke when we're filming and stuff. But yeah, so we do have new locations to go to. A bunch actually, not too far from us, thanks to Bando Brie. So we were gonna hit them this weekend, but we will, at least we know they're still there, and we will get to them. Some houses, some nursing, a huge nursing home. So we can't wait to explore those. And we have one that is super, super haunted that we are paying for that will happen in March. I'm not going to tell you guys where it is yet to give it away. It is super haunted. We did pay to have it for the night, and Craig will be coming with us. So I am super, super excited for that, to see what we get. Hey, Robert, how are you? Thank you for joining. Al is actually, he's doing better. Thank you for asking. He is on strict bed rest, I guess you could say right now. He has pneumonia. He was rushed to the hospital on Tuesday. They gave him a note to go back to work on Friday, which I knew he wouldn't be going. Went to the doctor, long story short. He is on strict bed rest until Tuesday. They're saying he could go back if it is in fact. I don't know. He is a little bit better. Still kind of when he gets up, still very winded. He does have asthma also, which doesn't help, but sorry. Yeah, so he is doing better. But I filmed yesterday for almost an hour, and the footage from the GoPro is all messed up. I'll fix that. It was in segments, and I can't freaking imagine that I was freezing for 40 minutes and it filmed. This is part of it. It filmed for like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. It was in 4 segments. So he figured out how to put it all together. Went to upload it last night, said 2 hours. Now we're at 6 days before it will upload. So we have to figure it out. But I did get good responses. Yes, he is on now. He's been on literally everything you can imagine. Now, he does have a nebulizer machine at home because of his asthma. But now they gave him an even better machine that covers your whole face instead of a little, mouthpiece. So he's on that. They gave him a new machine. He's on a ton of antibiotics, new ones. So hopefully it will kick it out. And he wants me to actually go live since this messed up yesterday for me, the GoPro. So I would have to go in a little while to take his phone and mine for the apps, and his to go live on YouTube in the cemetery again. But I don't know. I hate him not having a phone. in case, God forbid, he needs me, or, what if I slip on the ice? It's icy today, and then I have no way to get him. So I don't know. I may just do it for a little while. You did. Yes, that's right. I remember you saying you had sleep apnea. Al has that as well, too. He hates using the sleep apnea machine though, because of the face mask to be on all night. I don't know how your machine is, but if it covers your whole, he just hates it, so he doesn't usually wear it a lot. But that's horrible. Sleep apnea is terrible. Hey, Paul, what's up? Thank you guys for joining. I know that machine's such a pain to wear. And like I said, sleep apnea is so bad. He suffered with it for ever since we've been married. But yeah, he just hates wearing it, which I can't blame him, I guess, or you too, Rob, because I can't imagine sleeping with something on my face like that. But I guess it helps. But yeah, so hopefully Al will be back at it. And like I said, we have a bunch of places. We have one in the works that we're trying to get into. Not going to tell where yet because it's still in the works. It's an active building. So we're hoping we can get in there and film. No, I have to. I have to get that, Paul. I still have been slacking. I'm trying to reset. Yes, I definitely have to get the vitamins, and I'm still doing your smoothies, by the way. Paranormal Paul, the Soul Finder, makes amazing smoothies, so I have been doing that every day. Hey, Al's on now. He's watching from downstairs. Hey, everyone wants to know how you're feeling. And you know what I want to show you guys? Too, Al was sleeping. He's been sleeping downstairs just because he has to be seated upright, sleeping upright, whatever. But I want to show you what I was looking up. So I tried looking up. There's not a lot of pictures on Hamilton Fish's wife, but I found this because I think that was her in that hallway. I could be wrong, the apparition, but I'm not sure. But if you look at the back of it, because it looks like a bun to me, when we caught that full body apparition in his mansion, and then this came up too, but they does say, and I can't really see the back here, but it looks to me when she was going, I keep saying she because it looks like a female, the hair in a bun, but I don't know, guys, and there's not a lot of pictures. Those were the only two I could find, and I actually didn't even tell Al I looked it up. Hey, Andrew, what's going on? It says there's not much information about what Hamilton Fish's wife looked like because there's not much information on her. But Al, we have to go here when you're better. It says Hamilton Fish III died in Cold Spring, New York in 1991, and he is buried in Garrison at New York at St. Philip's Church Cemetery. So we definitely have to go there and see, if anything comes through, if it was her, in fact, that we saw, maybe we can get some answers. And we do want to go back to his mansion too, by the way. But yeah, so I just want to show you guys. So I took I don't know how you can see it, but I took 3 pictures. This is our bedroom. The door is right here. If I could, right there, the door. Hold on, right. You'll see it. Hold on. So I took 3. So that's 1. This is 2. Nothing there. Let me blow it up. Nothing there on the door. Okay. This is our night camera. Do you see that on the door? That's an orb that I caught. 3 pictures back to back, and I finally caught it. We have tons of orbs in our bedroom, and that's the second picture. There's nothing. And this is the first one. Nothing there. And then this one is the orb. And I'll put these pictures up on Facebook and Instagram. Freaking crazy. We're always right. Oh, I'll just tell them what I could tell them. I forgot you can't type it all. We were downstairs together trying to figure out the stupid video that I took yesterday, and the table moved. That little end table that Al sits by, and two pictures are crooked in the downstairs also, by the couch and one by the door. It is crazy. I don't know what the heck's going on here, but it's wild. It's still crooked, I think, right now. I could take a picture and put that up. And then the other one is still hanging. We haven't fixed it yet. But Al said it came crashing down the other day while I was at work. He didn't know what it was, and he just hung it cockeyed. He couldn't find the other piece, and the cat found it today. I know he's worried about the overtime, but you know what? You gotta get better. We gotta get Al better, guys. But I guess, and I was telling them they'll get a good laugh because you showed me how to open this thing for the stand. And I literally am sitting here and look, I can't figure it out. I can't. I'm a disaster. And like I said, since Al's on, I just press what you told me to press, and I don't know why the video is in 4 segments. Is beyond me. And now it's taking 6 days to upload. Thank you. Oh yeah, and for those of you that don't know, Al does all the cooking. I'd never have to cook. He does all the dishes. I'm very spoiled, so I had to step up and I made him burgers and fries last night. So I am very spoiled. He does so much for me. So now it's my turn to pay back. Not that I hate cooking, but he's good at it and he likes doing it. So, but yes, I agree with Paul. Gotta get better. The overtime would have been great, but it is what it is. Health comes first. So I'm sure in the springtime there'll be windstorms and you'll be back out there cutting trees down. So the other storm did him in. Al, how many hours did you work that last storm? He was still like a little sick, but I think that did him in. I think he worked like 16 hours, and then he ended up with the pneumonia a day later. And same thing happened with the flu. He worked about the same, maybe 10, 14 hours, and then he ended up with flu A. So it's important to definitely get rest. But yeah, so hopefully we can figure out the video. Hopefully I'll have Al, I don't even know how to do that, put the video up, and I'll try to take where I caught at least the good responses that I got, and see what happens. I did meet a lady as I was with her dog as I was packing the devices up. So I had my backpack, and I think she was looking like, why is she here with the backpack? Like, what's going on? So I said to her, oh, my husband and I are paranormal investigators, and he's been sick, so I'm just trying to make some footage for our channel. So she asked if I believed in God, and we got to talking and everything. So she was reading me quotes of the Bible and stuff like that, and she was asking what we captured, and I was telling her about the shadow figure, and she said that was a demon. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I like to think it was Hamilton Fish's wife, but she says they come in all forms, which we do know, shapeshifters and all of that. So I don't know. I do want to go back there, but I don't know. So crazy. I don't know. But she was nice. And then I kind of just said, all right, I have to go. I'm cold. So I proceeded to go to my car. So that was yesterday. But yeah, I just pretty much wanted to touch base and tell you guys about our new locations. We have a bunch, and I was saying too on the last one too, we want to stay places at night. Maybe Hamilton Fish's mansion, when it gets a little bit warmer, we can camp there. I think that would be cool. And I want to go back to the Axemen's house too. Yes, I showed it last time. But I could show you again. We haven't yet used this. This is the new camcorder and night vision camera that we got from Amazon. Have not used it. It's not even charged. Excuse me, guys. I am still sick myself. It's crazy. This cough won't go away. So we can't wait to capture really cool things for you guys on here. But yeah, and that cemetery that I was at yesterday was crazy. That's a cemetery Al and I go to at night a lot. Not the one in Putnam County that's haunted. This one is like a 3-section cemetery. There's a few different sections. It's huge. And we always catch devices going off and crazy responses. We did a live there, and we put the SB7 box on, and a phone kept ringing in the background, like on the spirit box. So we were like, someone's trying to reach someone. Sorry, guys. Lo and behold, we are at a doctor's gravesite. Doctors are busy. Phones ring there. So we're like, this is crazy. Like, you literally can't make this stuff up. So that's on our live. If you want to check, if you go into our videos and hit live, you'll see the cemetery one with the doctor. That's pretty wild. But yeah, I was there yesterday and got some crazy responses. Unfortunately, no devices go off, but that's how it happens sometimes. So yes, Robert, definitely. I wonder, Rhode Island's what? That's where the Conjuring house was, right? Well, is. We've went there before. It's just so hard. Like, I'm not knocking like big groups to go together or anything like that, but I myself find it hard because we went with a group of people to a few locations. I think Al feels the same way. And I'm sure Ashley and Michael, you guys do too. And Paul, when you're with a group of people, and Andrew, sometimes it's hard to catch like stuff because it's so noisy and not as quiet. It's cool to like get into the places, but I feel like, I don't know, but it's just hard to film and capture stuff because it's so loud. Yeah, a lot of movement and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not knocking it, but for me to investigate, it has to be kind of a little bit quiet so you can actually hear EVPs or disembodied voices and responses that you're getting. Sorry. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys this. Well, I can actually like show you guys from my phone. Can't shake this, whatever it is. Give me 1 second. Hold on. 10K people found our new viewers, found our YouTube channel in the last 90 days. So if you're new, please subscribe to our channel. That's freaking awesome. That was pretty cool. But Al, is there anything I didn't touch base on? I told him we were going to a few new locations. One we paid for. It's going to be you, Craig, and I. I'm not telling them where yet, but it's super haunted. We're going at night. We got the police for 4 hours. Thank you, Robert. I was excited. I could only imagine if all of those 10K hit the subscribe button or half, but I'll take it. That was pretty cool still. But Wow, 100 people lost there. That's, we definitely have to check that out. I'd love to see what responses we get. So sad. Yeah, we don't understand why, we caught the full body apparition and everything. I figured our channel would be skyrocketing. And not that many people even viewed it, which is weird. um, but we still love what we do. It does get discouraging. I'm not gonna lie when you go to places and then you actually capture something so freaking phenomenal. I even sent it to three TV channels and nothing, nothing. So it's so weird. Um, but I guess that's how it goes. Yes, it was definitely Al, a great catch, and it was only Al and I in the whole building. And we didn't add anything. It goes really fast. Like when we were even watching it, it's almost like you would miss it. And then when I tried to take a picture myself, Joe helped us and took a picture of it. I'm friends with him on Instagram. We met him at another location. We actually met him at Mid O, him and his girlfriend. And he was the one that took the picture for us because I'm like, is that my sweatshirt? Because it looked like, kind of like it was, but then you see it and you see it go so quick and the video slowed down. The Unknown Project slowed down the video for us. So thank you to them for doing that. And you can actually see I turn and I'm looking at it, but I don't see it with my own eyes. I turn that way. If you watch the video, even this in slow motion, it's just so weird. And that same room, right before that happened, we had the music box go off, we had the REM pod go off, and we caught a white mist coming off the floor. So I don't know. That it just gets us discouraged because we're like, this is crazy. I'm waiting for that one person to see the channel and just it's gonna skyrocket. Um, and the paranormal field is just getting so difficult with all the rivalry that goes on and the bashing and the what am I trying to say, like just so much rivalry with it, and we should all help each other out because we all have our own. I always say it all the time. I know I'm repeating myself. Our own energy and our own aura that we bring to our own channels. So that's why we feel like just support one another and share the heck out of everyone's channel because different viewers like different content too. Like Ashley and Michael and Paul, we feel like we never met you. We feel like we know you. And Robert, who always comments on our videos too, and Lizzie, and I can't think of like all the people, Rihanna, Lizzie, Limestone, you guys always, Michael and Ashley, Paranormal Paul, we always, help each other out and always there for each other. So I feel like I know each and every one of you. And Robert always analyzes our videos. And also Horror Addict Rob and Bella from our Ghost Reel too, and Rob from Horror Addict. You guys are amazing. And wish we were all closer. Wouldn't that be awesome to just all be somewhere and all like film together? That would be so cool. But that would be amazing, Ashley. We would love that. We're trying to get Paul too from across the pond to get over here too. But like I said, it does get discouraging, but you know what? We're going to keep doing it because A, we love it. I want to see what else we can capture because I never in a million years thought we'd ever capture a full body apparition without like adding to our video or, which we don't do. But I'm saying like we actually freaking caught it. Amongst like, black shadows we have, but this was actually something that is like for the record books who actually, I never thought like we'd actually capture that. It's wild. I still can't stop looking at it. I even showed my boss. I was like, look at this. Um, it's just crazy. Yes, I hope Al's right. I mean, we love Paul's content. We love Limestone's content. Um, Corrine, Bella, or Ghost Rio. We love everybody's. We watch so many. We usually take like a couple of days to catch up on some because you guys are all our favorites. We have to make sure we do a couple a night or one a night, and finally get to everyone's because we love you guys. Send Paul the link. I think I did last time. Did I, Paul, send you Corrine's link to our ghost reel? I will definitely do that though. She's in the UK also. Paul is all the way in the UK too. For those of you who don't know, we always say hi from across the pond to them. And Rob too. Rob from Horror Addict is also from across the pond. And but yeah, I used to do that too. I used to always like to start the videos with thanking people that subscribed. We can't even see who subscribed anymore. We just see the number go up. So I used to love doing that. And people that comment too. I used to always thank them for their comments in the start of a video. And right now I can't think. I know Rihanna, Lizzie always comments because I like to give people, shout outs and recognize them because, again, we wouldn't be here without all of you guys commenting on our stuff and watching. Oh, and Wayne too. Hey to Wayne always comments. Trying to see who else I can mention. Oh, we want to say happy birthday to Demon Hunter. It's his birthday today. So happy shout out birthday to Demon Hunter today. Hope he has a great day. Trying to see comments quick just to Epic Exploration commented also. So thank you on the short yesterday. What's up to them? Cold Spring Antiques. What's up to them? Lizzie. Tamara. Laura. What's up to Laura? Sarah. What's up to Sarah? Gail's daughter. And what's up to Gail? We miss you so much, Gail. She hasn't been on, but we miss her and hope you're doing well. And what's up to Sarah? Thank you guys for watching. Cemeteries Down Under. Spice Exploration. The Real M&M. I know there was another one. Kathy. I know there was another one that they changed their name. Oh, happy birthday, Robert. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great birthday. That's awesome. No, I'm listening. Al's talking to text. I'm like, what is that? Hope you have a great birthday, Robert. And thank you for always analyzing our videos and watching. We love that. I wish you can analyze the one I did yesterday, but it's going to take 6 days to upload. I can't. Don't get me started. Oh, that would be awesome. Yes. Yes, definitely. Well, you can't put your addresses on live, but you can send me your addresses on Facebook or email if you want to email, because I don't know if Robert Robert, do you have Instagram or TikTok or or anything? If not, um if you don't have that, you can email us your address and we would definitely love to send you birthday cards. That's a great idea, Al. So the email is I don't check the Seeking Ghost one, so I'm gonna leave my personal email. It's Leah Leah 10579 at gmail.com. Al, you can even write it in the comments. It's Leah Leah. You just have Gmail, that's fine. And if you want to even message us to talk on there, it's totally fine too. So it's Leah, Leah at gmail.com. Oh, wait, scratch Leah 10579 at gmail.com. Yes, he does because I take over the bedroom. So we're lucky to have this room for Al stuff. But I could show you let me show you the doll. I was gonna bring her yesterday to the cemetery, but I showed the doll last time, but I'll show you guys again. This is our new doll that came all the way from Europe. Her name is Al named her Catalina. She has a built-in EMF in her. There is a spider, which I noticed last time I was showing it. I almost freaked out. I looked down, like, oh my God, but it's attached to her. And she has a little bear. But yeah, so I didn't take her yesterday because the ground was snowy and wet, and I don't want her to get ruined. But she is ceramic, and when I did a live in here for YouTube, but with the dolls, it said something about ceramic feet. I think I forget, but it was crazy, or glass feet. I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, so this is her, and I will be taking her to locations. I think she's a good trigger object. So, but like I said, I didn't take her yesterday, and I do have a Ouija board shirt on. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. I know. See, oh, let me show you this doll, Ashley. Hold on, this doll. Oh wait, she's in the. Oh wait, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll entertain them for a minute. I'm gonna get the one for you. This doll was sent to us, okay, by our good friends Freddie and Darlene. Now look at her eyes. This came from a haunted house, and Darlene kept her in the trunk of her car until she got her home. Oh no, she did keep her in the trunk, but she didn't give it to me in person. She wanted out of her car. She sent it from Myrtle Beach because she didn't want this in her car, or Freddie, because I said this doll is haunted. And so maybe that's why our pictures are crazy. And we heard the table today, but she's been here a while. But also we did have the paranormal happen in here where the Alexa was turning on and off. Now she's downstairs. But we had that happen for like 3 nights. But yeah, look at her eyes. Crazy. And they wanted to get rid of her. So Darlene said, I know the perfect girl. No, I'm not closing her eyes. But yeah, that's the other doll. I did not name her yet. So if anyone wants to name her, feel free. You have a doll named Darlene? That's hysterical. That's awesome. They probably do. We had the activity happen here. We have a lot of orbs, which I showed. I don't know if anyone missed that. I don't know, Paul, if you were on. I'll show it quick. So I took 3 pictures because we've been having orbs. A picture's crooked downstairs. A light was flashing, which I took a couple of short videos. I'll put it up. And then I heard a bang in the hallway. There are apartments here, but nobody was home. Al wasn't even home that day. But Alexa played here for 3 nights at 3 in the morning by herself, creepy Halloween music. It was weird. So I took 3 pictures. I'll just show quick because I showed already. 3 pictures. This is our room at night, our bedroom. We have tons of orbs downstairs, and I've never really been able to capture them. That's the first picture. Second picture, nothing on the door. This is the third picture. Right there. The orb on the door. And we usually have tons of them, right, Al? Like it's just crazy. And that was last night. I was like snapping, trying to capture it. But yeah, two of the pictures are one's crooked and one fell off the wall, Al said the other day, and he hung it up and I guess it fell again, or it's crooked and the cat found the other piece to it today. So I have to fix that. But I don't know what's going on. It is freaking crazy. So I don't know. You want to add anything, Al, before I sign off? I don't know. And guys, what is your thinking? Al wants me to take his phone to do a live today, and then so I have the app on mine, which will leave him without a phone. And then if something happens to me, I can't contact him. So I don't know. I'll only be gone like an hour, but the cemetery is close by. This way I could go live in a little while, like in an hour or something for you guys. I have to pick up groceries at 3:00. I don't know. Thoughts? I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to leave him here with no phone. I have the spirit box, SB7 box, but I don't know. I kind of like that. And then I like to switch on to the apps. Like I said, the app yesterday said move the chain. And there was a chain right in front of me. Thank you, Robert. I can't. And it was so icy yesterday. I said, even on the video yesterday filming, I said, I was going to kill me because, you get a vibe to where you want to set up and film. And it was like total ice. Almost slipped a couple of times. And then I said, maybe I'll get a bunch of viewers if I go down again, because I have fallen in buildings. I got stuck trying to get out a window. I don't know if you guys saw that one. It's on the bloopers. You have to scroll down. And yeah, it was a disaster. But I've fallen a couple of times, even off camera, on my back at Letchworth, coming out of the Children's Hospital. So I'm very clumsy. But yeah, maybe before I pick up the groceries, I'll head to the cemetery again. I just don't want to run into that lady. Oh, that's true. That's a great idea. See, that's why we're friends. Ashley, you're always thinking. I can't. I'm just reading all the comments. All right, so I'll do that. I'll get off now, and I will go to the cemetery in a little while. My backpack's still full with all the devices that I brought yesterday. That would be awesome. That would, like I said, anyone that wants us to send a birthday card when it's your birthday, I would love to do that. So Robert, please send your address in my email. We'd love to send you a card, and same with everyone else that's watching. And like I said, just don't leave any, obviously, addresses on here. But you can put message on Messenger, TikTok, and Instagram, or my personal email, which I said already. But it's Leah10579 at gmail.com. So that's Leah, Leah, 10579 at gmail.com. Even if you just want to say hey, because I know, Robert, you don't have any social media. So if you just want to, say hey, or anything at all, reach out. And hopefully, who missed it, I think, Paul, you came in late, but I was telling some funny stories about the hospital. which happened while we were there. And that's Al's email also. So you can email any one of us and with your address or, like I said, whatever. We're always here for everyone. Hey, Chris, what's up? Thank you for joining. So I don't know, Al, do you want to add anything else before I head out to the cemetery in a little while? So you guys can look for that soon. So, all right, I'm going to make a cup of coffee and then I will see you guys, excuse me, at the cemetery in a little while. I'll probably go, let's see, what time is it now? 12:15 here because I have to pick up groceries at 3. I just don't want to, get home after 4 and leave Al with no phone for like several hours. So I'm trying to pace it out. Maybe I'll get to the cemetery between, I'll say 1 and 1:30, guys. And if you're able to catch it, if not, it'll still, be safe so you can catch it on our channel when you guys get a chance. And please continue. Paul, drop your channel on our Facebook. Limestone, drop your channel on our Facebook. Anyone that has a channel or even pictures. I know Bando Bree, she doesn't film, she posts a lot of pictures. So guys, anything, just put it on our Facebook, anything you want social media to follow you on your social media, just put it on our page, get your names out there, or I can even do it later and copy your links and share if you're not able to. Once I get back home, because we all have to support one another. Like I said, it's just so crazy, all the drama that goes on with channels. And, we're not about that. We want to help each other grow. We are not about drama. We are not about bashing. If I don't feel a channel's right, I'm not going to sit there and talk about them and bash them. That's not what we do. That's not what Al and I are about at all. We want to mention, yes, everyone's channel. I know I want to do that too. Again, yes, Al, I definitely want to get back into that, mentioning channels at the start of our videos too, because I used to do that. And for whatever reason, I don't know, we just kind of get into filming, but definitely want to start doing that because you know what? We're not going to grow without each other's support and getting everyone's names out there. So that's a good idea too. And I've been saying this for forever. I wanted to do a Christmas giveaway. We do want to do a giveaway again. We just have to figure out because last time Rob in the UK won, and we were just doing $20, just as a start. We just started our channel, so I thought it was fun, to do that. And with him being in the UK, it's hard, like Paul, and to get something out there. So he chose to donate the money to a local fund. So we did that to St. Jude's Cancer Hospital for Children. So we did that with his winning. But I definitely want to do that again and figure out what is a good gift if somebody does from the UK, like Paul would win, or Rob again, or Lizzie. I think I forgot where Lizzie's from actually. But anyone that's like overseas and far away, across the pond, what we could actually do as a gift. So if anyone has any ideas for that too, please let us know in Messenger, email us some ideas that we could do. And Robert, yes, Tennessee. Oh, you're in Tennessee. My brother just bought a house in Tennessee. So if we're ever visiting my brother Timmy, we'll have to come out and see you. He's always asking me. He actually just bought it not that long ago, so he's always asking Al and I to come. So when we make a trip there, we can definitely, hopefully, or close by him, we can set something up. Yeah, Al actually fixed mine. He'll have to work on yours, Chris. I don't know what happened, but we were having crazy things happen. I caught an orb today too from last night in our bedroom. But He'll try to figure that one out today, Chris, but he fixed mine. It's not allowing him to fix yours yet, but maybe today he'll have luck. Um, yeah, so I don't know, guys, but yeah, so I guess that's it. And just look for my live later. um, in the cemetery. Hopefully, I get a lot of activity. Like I said yesterday, no devices, not one went off, not a CapWall, not a REM pod, not even a little blink or the K2, but I did get awesome responses. And that's how it goes sometimes. I mean, that's why Ashley and Michael and I and Paul always say, creep it real, because that's what we all do. We creep it real for everyone all the time. So I was disappointed with that. But like I said, the responses were crazy. So let's see what I get today going back. I don't know if I should go back to the same location. There's 3 separate ones or another one. There's also a really cool about the Van Cortlandt family there, but I think I want to leave that up to Al because he's the history buff. And he can like go, there's sections that tell about each one of them and they're buried there, which is pretty awesome. But Al likes to do the history on that part. So I don't know. We love all of you guys. And thank you guys. We wouldn't be here without all of you watching and supporting us. And we truly, truly love each and every one of you. And thank you for that, for always watching and commenting. We love your channels. We love all of you guys. So I guess I'll see you in the cemetery. All right, guys. Love you and see you soon. Bye from Al and I. Much love.